Hi guys! If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to When Spirit Speaks. For all of my returning viewers and subscribers, hey, how you doing? So today I'm going to be doing an intuitive reading for the sign of Gemini, and this is going to be for the month of August. Okay. So let's see what's going on with the sign of Gemini for August 2019. Gemini, I feel like a lot of you guys are still going through your transformation. You're making pretty good progress as far as spiritual development. If you feel like you're not, where you want to be, or you feel like you've been taking breaks or whatever, blah, 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 guess what? That's what's supposed to happen. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You can't always be going at certain things like full force. Sometimes you need a break, or sometimes you can still, make that same, what is the word I'm looking for? That same leeway, like get to the same point that you're trying to get, as long as you're making, forward movement. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be running in a forward direction. Sometimes you can, walk. Pace yourself. It's okay to kind of, take it easy, as long as you're still moving forward when it comes to certain things. A lot of you are revamping maybe even your lifestyle, things that you are into. Maybe it's a business. You might be like trying to revamp a website, or you're thinking about just rebranding yourself, a different image, trying to like go in the same direction but come at it in a different angle when it comes to certain things that might involve your exposure to the public. It could be business, or it could just be simply like at work. Like you might just be trying to go about a different direction when it comes to telling your boss your ideas. Same thing when it comes to like family. You might be thinking about, I need to take a different approach when I talk to my mom about certain things, because clearly the way that I've been telling her what's going on with me or other things, she's not grasping it. So you're just, figuring out another way to, just take a different approach to certain things so that you can get your point across, or get certain messages to a person so that they can understand what it is that is going on, or that they need to understand, or what you feel like they need to understand that could possibly be about you. All right, Gemini. Some of you guys might also be, like using incense a little bit more than usual, using like saging, picking up some crystals, all that type of stuff. I'm sorry if my phone is vibrating like crazy. I don't know why people decide that they want to hit me up constantly when I'm recording. Anyway. But yeah. Some of you might be doing that. A lot of you are also just trying to keep a positive outlook on a lot of different things. Even when certain things kind of come at you sideways, certain people might show their true colors. You're kind of like brushing it off. I'm not saying that it doesn't necessarily hurt you, or make you feel a way, but it's not in a way where it's like seriously affecting you, and you're just making sure that you kind of try to keep yourself focused and positive, and going into whatever your special gift is, or whatever your special space that you may do or use to kind of keep you at a, you know, a positive, in a positive place, so you can keep the negativity at bay. So that it's like you acknowledge it. I see your negative ass over there. It's cool, but you can stay over there while I do my kumbaya over here. That's what I'm sensing. What's going on with you, Gemini, right? Let's see. Some of you might also be attending certain like family gatherings. Maybe you got a family reunion coming up. Maybe there's a wedding coming up, baby shower. Maybe somebody just had a baby in the family and you guys are getting ready to celebrate it, whatever. I'm just sensing some type of like family gathering where you might be preparing and making sure that you're in the right headspace to be around your family. I know how that is because I got like some family stuff coming up too. So sometimes I have to be like, I'm about to be around all these people. So yeah, make sure that you do proper things that you need to do so that you can tolerate or, you know, be in the right space as far as being around them and actually enjoy their company, enjoy their presence, enjoy their, you know, that space that you guys are sharing, because for a lot of you it is something that's very rare, right? So just make sure that you're prepared to welcome your family interaction with open arms, because it's actually going to make you feel really good. Some of you guys are going to actually get some inspiration too from being around family, right? Even though you might not necessarily like it, trust me, a lot of pros are going to come from you guys being around your family, okay? Work-wise, I'm not really seeing or sensing certain things getting better when it comes to work department, be it if you're dealing with certain personalities or you're just sick of your job. I don't necessarily see things actually getting better. They're not going to get worse, but they're not necessarily getting better. But the way that you handle and deal with things is what's going to improve and help with your with how you deal with what's going on. All right guys, so let's see, I'm going to be pulling one card for you guys, Gemini, and that's going to be from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. It's one of my favorite decks, and I like to read these directly out of the book to ensure that you get your message. Okay, so what message do we have for the sign of Gemini for the month of August? Alright guys, something's telling me to give you what you guys got this card, the Mother Earth, which is feel loved and comforted. And I also feel like I need to read the bottom of the deck, which is Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. So I'm going to be reading both of those for you guys. Alright, so let me look in a book and see what the message is for you today. Let me stop playing with y'all. Alright. And it's funny because these are like right behind each other in the book, right? So the first card, Mother Earth. Allow yourself to be cherished. Mother Earth is protecting you with a shield of love and light. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back to your natural center, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Mother Earth is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of the light. And it's important you know that and feel love. If you have had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you and help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making the sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. That's funny because I did mention or bring up something about a mother earlier, maybe having issues with communicating with your mom, or possibly if you have kids, maybe you're having issues with, getting a point clear across to your kids, and you guys actually taking a different approach to, getting your point across to that person. But most definitely when it comes to this card, this is telling me that you guys are just in this space where you need to allow yourself to feel loved, to feel comforted. Like, especially with what I was mentioning earlier about possibly being around family. Allow your family to smother you with love. Listen, we all need it sometimes. Even though sometimes it's like, I don't want my family to be loving on me. But let them do it. It's nothing like feeling cherished and loved and comforted. Especially from people that are supposed to, truly unconditionally love you. Allow them to do so. Alright. And the other card was Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. Take action. Do what you know you need to do. There's an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you are being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. Oh, yeah. So definitely I feel like this ties in with what I was saying earlier as well, as far as, allowing people, letting them know like, hey, I'm going to be over here doing my kumbaya. You stay over there at bay with the negative stuff, and I'm going to do what I need to do to stay centered, to be at peace. You got to break that old cycle. You got to break those patterns of allowing certain people, a certain type of people, because I'm pretty sure, especially if it's a cycle, it's a pattern. It's certain type of people that display certain type of characteristics that are, kind of poking their fork at you. So go on and let them know, look, go over there, or you can stay over there on the shoreline while I'm over here on my rowboat in this creek/river or whatever, centering myself and staying aligned. And in the process of doing so, allow your family to comfort and cherish you. Okay, Gemini? Alright. So, that's all I got for you today, Gemini. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel and video and all that matter. If you enjoyed the video, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. As you guys know, we do offer personal private readings. So if you would like to get a private reading, all you have to do is send an email to whenspiritspeaks2you@gmail.com, or you can also hit up our Facebook page and hit the book now button, and somebody will get back to you immediately. All right, guys, love and light.